Well, I got a dream of something in the front here now. Hey, how's it folks, and welcome back. So I'm still busy with my custom bonnet or hood, and I've got to come up with a custom grill of sorts. Coming up. If you are new here, thanks for joining us and a hearty welcome to you. My name is Div and I run a small one-man shop out here in the middle of a forest at the southern tip of Africa. It's a bright, sunny autumn morning, beautiful day. This is what my world looks like from the outside. And I'm ready to get going on that grill. Hey, good morning. Not interested in talking to me. There is my T-bone steaks out the future. Well, I definitely have to come up with something for the front here now. To close here, I don't want to see that radiator. So I started by just cutting it the same. Just so that we've got a sort of a departure point, I guess. Let's make a 90-degree bend in this piece of old rusty plate here. In fact, I would like it to be a little bit more than 90. Okay, let's go check that out. And I cut off the strip that I bent up. So now I'm going to put a bend into it using my shrinker here. So this little shrinker came with a hand lever, hand operated lever, when I bought it from a local version of Harbor Freight. That didn't work so well for me, being a one-man shop, and I wanted better control. So I've added a foot pedal. So now I've got both hands free to guide my piece of workpiece. If you guys would like me to do an explainer video on this, please let me know. I'll be happy to oblige. So you can see I've already got a nice curve in my piece, but I need quite a bit more. So I'm going to just keep working it to increase my curve. So I kept at it until I could get it to match the curve here in the front of my bonnet. I cut the slot into my piece so that it can slip over that center bar. And now the plan is to do something like this. I'm going to have to fiddle it with it some and fine tune it, maybe bend it a little bit more. Obviously this needs to be cut off down the line, otherwise my two halves can't open. But I'm just keeping it as one piece for now, just to get the flow nice. And then I'll cut this right at the end. I've messed enough with this thing, but now I've got it finally in place. Trimming and shaping, clamped up. I think I'm going to tack it. So with my piece tacked on, I can now cut it in half here so that I can actually open my two halves. I just stuck a little piece of hardboard behind it because I do not want to cut into my center bar. Alright, so now I can open again. So I'm just going to do my last few tacks here quickly. So with this section in place, I thought it's best if I provide a landing of sorts here to help support my bonnet here. So I've already added that piece of flat bar there. Now I've made another section, same as this one. And the plan is for that to go in here. I can weld it on there, and weld it on there. And then we'll see what we do after that. I think my plan is going to work, so I'm going to do this. So I've got my landings now tacked in on both sides, so at least now the bonnet can close onto something. I will probably put some rubber in there. So now I've got this, and I've still got these openings here. So at first I thought, shall I just continue with some horizontal sections? And then I thought about it again. And then I thought, you know what? It's time for some fun. I mean, after all, we are building a rat rod. So here's the fun option. I've used up every single clamp I have, so you're going to have to imagine the last few teeth here. So this is the one option, more of a rat rod style, a mouth with teeth. So what do you think of this? I'm going to actually take this apart now and mock up a more sort of a traditional version. And then I'd like you to tell me which you prefer. I can't seem to make up my mind. So I would really appreciate if you can write in the comments below which one you would like, the teeth or the one that I'm going to do now. Okay, and here's the more traditional version. And I guess some might say more stylish. So I've just mocked it up with a piece of offcut here. It will need to be trimmed a little bit, and yeah. But that's the general idea. So what do you think? Which one do you prefer? Please let me know. Do you want the teeth, or shall we call this one the traditional version? The teeth or traditional? Yeah, so I actually do like this version. I think it's quite stylish. But then on the other hand, the mouth with the teeth, that's a lot more fun. So I can't make up my mind. I'm going to wait for you guys to let me know what you think. I'm going to appreciate it if you give me your input. So I'm going to call it a day until then. So thanks very much for watching my carrying on out here in the forest. I appreciate it. I will see you in the next video when we finish that business. Until then, have a good one.